In this tip, I'm talking about how to take the golf club into your backswing and all the way up to the top. All right, so if you have followed me for any period of time, you will know I teach a body swing, not an arms swing. So throughout the years, I've seen, just obviously thousands and thousands of golf swings. Not just my students, but just people in general, people over here hitting balls and that sort of thing. One of the main problems that people do is they are literally taking the golf club from setup into their backswing with their arms. So this tip is called your body moves your arms. All right, your body moves your arms. Okay, so here's what I'm getting at. If I was standing here like this, okay, I'm in my setup. There's my lead arm. All right, so am I gonna go like this and just move my arms? See, if I'm moving my arms, I'm not moving my body. So look, if I just pull it back like that, look how little shoulder rotation I've got right here. If I get to the top like that, I'm gonna hit the ball nowhere. My shoulders have literally turned about 45 degrees. All right, so think of the backswing a little bit differently. Think of it like, your body is like the hub on a wheel, and these are like spokes on a wheel. Okay, so if this was the hub, like a bicycle wheel, if your body was the hub and this was the length of the spoke right here, well, the spokes wouldn't move on the wheel. So you're gonna move the spokes by turning the hub. See, if I move my body, my arm starts moving. All right, so I'm going from setup right here. Now I'm gonna take this back by moving my body, not just my arms. So if you're someone that's like picking it up, doing things like this is a real popular one, rolling it open like that, rolling it. Someone that's going like this, hinging right away. Like, as soon as you do that, the club is out of sync with how much your body told it to move. So if my body moves like this, then my arm would move an equivalent amount. Okay, I wouldn't go like that. All right, so try to have a little bit of that concept. Think, okay, there's my body, there's my arm. I'm gonna move my arm by turning my body. Okay, now I would love you to get to in around halfway, right about here. So basically we're going from setup over to halfway. Now right here, we're going to keep rotating as we then hinge our club into the backswing. So we're moving this first distance from setup to halfway with no hands whatsoever. So we're going from here to here. Then you're not going to stop with your body. Hopefully you keep rotating, keep coiling up. And then right here, you got to hinge the club because you've got loose wrists right here. You could think, thumbs up, thumbs to the target. Feel it in the lead wrist joint right here. Try to get the club closer to parallel, stuff like that. But it's really this first little bit. I want you to just understand we're taking it back with our body, okay? So from here to here, halfway, keep turning as you set the top of the backswing. All right, just give it a try. It's a little bit different sensation, but I'm really against somebody trying to use their arms and everything in the beginning. Remember, I'm trying to create a body swing, not an arm swing. I don't want you doing anything with your arms right here. I want your body to move the club. All right, so you're here like this. You're getting ready to go. Now just in your mind, think, I'm going to move my arms with my body. All right, so we're right here like this. Okay? So do that a few times, get the feeling, all right? It's a different way to do it, I'm telling you. But once we can link up our arms to how much our body is rotating, now everything's in a nice solid position by the time we hit the top. Then of course we're hitting the ball by, switching to our lower body to hit the ball. We're not, again, up here trying to, move our arms here. If I'm set at the top, I'm doing nothing right here. All I'm doing is firing my lower. That's going to move my arms down to hit the ball. So that's what I'm getting at. This is a body swing, not an arm swing. If you're just moving your arms independent from your body, you are not doing what I teach. All right, and you're really going to struggle with this, okay? Because that's pretty much what, the great majority of amateur players do. They just sit here like this, just whacking away at it, hoping that one day they're, going to get it, and that day never comes. So I'm trying to stop you, experimenting, trying to, just trying to hope that you get it, trying to make all these different changes, trying to make this complicated. It's not complicated, okay? So this is like a hub on a wheel. There's a spoke. How would it work? Well, you turn the hub to move the spoke, okay? Right here, though, we need to hinge our club up at the top, okay? Then even use the hub on the wheel coming down and through, okay? So if I was up here like this, I'm not going to move the spoke on the wheel. Right here, all I have to do is turn my body. My arm starts moving then. It hits the ball, then I go over here into my follow through. All right, so maybe that's an image for you. Just think, hub on a wheel, spokes. Okay, well the spokes don't move. The hub is going to move the spokes. The piece you have to get, obviously, is the hinging and rehinging. All right, so maybe that's a thought that'll help people. All right, I would tee up your ball, use a 7-iron, get the concept, feel like it's coming from your body, not your arms. Then you'll make the switch over, you start doing a body swing, you will hit the ball so much better than you could ever imagine. I truly hope you've enjoyed this tip. I've been teaching a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing now since 1991. If you'd like to learn this type of swing, then click on this link right here or click the link in the description below, and I'll send you some free samples of my body swing book and video series that take you step by step by step through how to build a powerful, effortless, pain-free golf swing.